Get up on the west side.
Sounding proper smooth right there, you know. Mullally, what are you saying?
Pretty tight, not gonna lie.
It's early.
It is early.
Right.
It's a good day though. It's a beautiful day in London today, man.
Trust me. Now, you're in the building because you're the Westside Track of the Week artist this week.
Thank you very much for that, brother.
No worries, man. No worries. Troubled Love is doing bits right now.
Yeah, it's working hard as the track goes.
We're there, getting over like what, 1.3, 1.4 million now?
I think it's just hit 1.5 now, yeah.
Chase. So
Nicely. Very casual how you say it. What, just hit 1 point. Yeah, okay. If you gassed, I'm like, oh my gosh. It's just hit 1.5 million.
You can dab a bit. You can dab if you want.
Hey, there you go.
I never thought that I'd have a track do that anyway.
Yeah.
And then for it to do it, because that only got onto Spotify at the very start of April.
Yeah.
So that's like 4 or 5 months.
Pretty much, yeah.
At the very most, do you know what I mean? Which, to have 1.5 million in that tiny space of time is just so crazy. So crazy. And considering I never thought it would hit 1.5 million anyway.
Yeah.
Then to do it in like half a year, it's like, what?
Yeah, because what were the expectations when you first dropped it though? Like, what did you think? Did you just release it or?
Yeah, we just released it. We did some like light PR behind it. You
Yeah.
know, we kind of did mostly all the stuff in team. We had a great girl called Fiona on it. She was doing some great stuff. And then it just kind of organically grew. It had like a really good little spell on SoundCloud where it got 20,000 plays in the first couple of weeks. And I was like, whoa, this is so dope. Like 20,000 in the first couple of weeks. It's amazing. Like 20,000 people listening to my tune. And then the week after that I went on Spotify and I checked it like...
you just kind of check it to be like, let me see how it's going. Like,
just because it's Spotify, like no one ever really thinks it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then about 2 weeks later, I checked it after it went on, and it was on like 87,000. I was like Jesus, this is crazy, like 87,000. And then I checked it like the next day, and it was on like 130,000. I was like, what? That's 50,000 in a day.
Trust me, yeah.
It's just growing, it's creeping
and then
up,
the next day, and then the next day.
The power of social media, innit?
Well, no, it was just like organic on the playlist.
I was going to say, people just like the track, they just kept hearing it over and over again, they just like tell people about it. It's cool.
The thing is, one person hears it, might be, have you heard this track?
Yeah.
All that, and then eventually it starts going around, starts blowing up. Because obviously the first K you probably got off it, you might have been a bit gassed.
Yeah.
And it grows, 100K, 200K, 500K, a million.
Mate, when it hit a million...
That's when I was like, when you said 1.5, I was like, you're too cash now. I'm like, come on.
This sounds so ridiculous, but we were in LA, and it was the day after my 20th birthday that it hit 1 million.
Yeah.
So we were just so happened that we were on the top floor of the Soho House in LA anyway. So obviously we had to get a bottle of champagne.
Of course,
you know,
I was going to say,
celebrate.
Hitting 1 million, like that was so incredible. That was like a moment that you never forget. Do you know what I mean? It was just wicked.
So obviously we're going to talk about LA in a little bit because I've seen that on the social media and all that. But like, so when's the next track then? Because when you have a track that kind of does so much, are you going to let this one kind of ride out a bit more? What's the plan with it?
No, it's time now. There's the new track. I think we're looking at about the 13th of September, 14th of September, around that day. And it's I don't really know how to describe it because it doesn't really sound like anything. It's got like big Stevie Wonder vibes.
Cool.
It's got some kind of tropical vibes in there.
Is it similar to this track?
With the tropical vibes, you got a bit of tropical vibes on Troubled Love as well.
Yeah, it's got a similar kind of vein to that, but it's very Stevie Wonder and very kind of... It's a very bright, happy song.
Okay.
It's called Wonderful.
Okay.
But it's a pretty funky track. It's cool.
That's going to be nice as well. Like, Troubled Love, what does that mean to you then? Because it goes 20, Talk about Troubled Love. A bit too young for that.
Well, see, the way I wrote Troubled Love was in a bit of a different frame of mind to how you might straight away think a song called Troubled Love would go.
Yeah.
You might think it's about like a blues song, like a love.
Yeah.
But Troubled Love is more about actively going out and seeking like an experience or a love that is gonna be troubled. So like rather than just wanting the normal, man meets woman and they love each other. It's about meeting someone that is troubled, that is, because you want
dangerous kind of love.
Exactly, that kind of edgy, like something more than just the regular love in Pythons. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's kind of more on that vibe. Really.
Okay, so a little bit more on edge than the most that people just like, the floaty Disney type of love. But
that's a Disney type of love.
The PG version. You want the 15 version, right? 15, 18. That's what I'm thinking right now.
Okay, yeah.
But
that's true to be fair. You know what? Let's play the track right now. Mullally, you introduce it for us, and then we'll get right into it.
All right, wicked. This is my track, Troubled Love.
Let's go. Troubled Love. Mullally, he's in the building right now. Tell the people you're here. Tell the people you're here. Jeez, that sound effect right there, you know. So, Mullally, the name. How did it come about? Because it's different.
My name.
Is that your name?
It's my surname.
I was gonna say yes.
My real name is Connor.
Yeah.
Connor Mullally. The
Okay.
Irish in me.
Nice.
The Irish.
Why
in
did you
me.
decide to go with that name, like your last name?
I don't know. Just like if you hear Mullally, it's just kind of it's hard to pinpoint where Mullally comes from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I did try to do a search and like so many random things came
Yeah.
up. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just a
completely. And I was like, oh no, it must be a
weird word,
food. No, it's not food. Oh, it must be something. No, it's not that.
it's
So-
got 4 L's in it, man. Like, how many words?
Yeah.
You know,
Make
I'm
you've
gonna
got,
search
like,
this
4
right now,
L's.
yeah, and see what the first thing is up when you put a picture on there.
No, that's cool. But when you do perform Troubled Love, like, how is the vibe? How is everyone like taking to it?
Really cool, yeah. At the minute, I'm performing like acoustic, so I play with my boy George, who's wicked, jazz player, absolutely wicked player. And so he makes everything sound really soul and jazzy. And so, well, I mean, the thing about Troubled Love and the thing about pretty much all of my songs is that when they're written in such a kind of acoustic basis. So it's always starts on a guitar or a piano, so that I know I've got a strong record. Full stop, without any of the extra production.
Yeah.
So when you pull all of the production off the record and you just play it on piano or guitar,
And you just hear your voice and it's
still,
just like...
Yeah, it still sounds like a nice soul song.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
So that's something I really concentrate on, so that I can bring that into the live aspect.
Nice. That's good. And it's more like, whenever you hear that, I always find like it's a more intimate setting.
Yeah, totally.
So, yeah, it always brings that kind of vibe. So, yeah, that's cool.
So when it comes to production side then, like, why do you think it's important to be learning how to play instruments and stuff? Because some people rely so much on computer technology as opposed to live stuff. Like,
I think it's cool to rely on computers and technology as long as you can back it up live.
yeah, because sometimes when you get people, they might sound so dope in the headphones. You see them live and you're like, bro,
it's
give my
not
money
good.
back, man.
There's been a few people that have messed up. A few rappers that I'm not going to say that have kind of been like, that auto-tune.
Yeah, man, I mean,
there's different people in it. Let's not.
I'm not going to say no.
like, even things like that, like auto-tune can be used as such a good tool to kind of get that sound.
Yeah, completely.
Like Drake wouldn't be Drake without auto-tune. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even
but on one dance. Yeah.
on all of his
Quite a
records,
few, quite
man.
a few.
Anything he sings on, he's auto-tuned to a huge extent.
Have you seen him live before though?
Yeah, he can kind of do it.
He's
Do you know what I
it's
mean?
not
He
it's
can
not
kinda do
bad.
it.
Like, have you seen Jason Derulo live? Then
Is it bad?
Yeah. Like, I don't want to part Jason Derulo in it, like, because he
When he dances and he sings.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
No, but he dances and he sings, yeah. But the dancing, okay, cool, yeah. If his dancing was as good as his singing,
Then you'll
say
be
no
happy.
more. But
Wow,
when you're
wow.
making, like, when you're singing like how I would sing, yeah, and I'm
You
not a
don't want to
singer.
hear Myles sing. No
Wait,
one does.
Don't hear it. You don't hear it. Sometimes I'll be singing Troubled Love, yeah, when the mic's off and it just sounds so bad.
You try to reach for them falsetto.
You try reaching them high notes, yeah, and you're just like, nah, man, just stick to talking.
Just leave it for
There's some high
Mullally.
notes in that
Exactly.
song.
So you started artist development at a school, which has the same people as like Rita Ora, Ed Sheeran in there as well.
Yeah, I went to, so after my A-levels,
Yeah.
when I was 18, I went to Access to Music for a year, studying artist development, which is really beneficial, actually, really
Yeah.
good. Gives you like a year just to kind of get your head in the right space and get ready for what you're trying to do.
So what does it teach you essentially? Because there might be like musicians out there listening right now who might want to go to the same school. And like, what are the key things it taught you?
Yeah, you can kind of, until you really trust your team, you can only like rely on yourself to do the things that you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got to put it on your shoulders and make sure that your shoulders are strong enough to carry it and do all of the gigs, all of the admin, all of the messaging, all of the shameless plug-in, all of that, until like, you find a team that you trust enough to do it at the same level you're doing it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can build a team and some people aren't quite on it, some people aren't doing things at the same level you're doing it, and then you get this kind of
Jagged kind of like you need like a team like 100% that's in it as much as you are, right?
On all levels, totally.
Yeah.
So I would say that's pretty important.
That's good. And what would you say, like, who are your main influences? Because your sound is very sultry. And I know that's the kind of like the question that everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's like, but if you were to pick like your top 3 who people like, you know what, no matter what, these are the people that I go to. Who would you say they are?
What, are you saying current or are you saying like
Any.
in the past?
Any. It doesn't matter.
Man,
It's a tough one, isn't it?
It changes with every week, but I have to say, like, I think vocally, Marvin Gaye. First of all, I think Marvin Gaye for me is the best soul singer of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Based on his maybe there might be some singers with a bigger range or more control and stuff like that, but based on the emotion that he can capture in the song,
The delivery is how he does it.
So what's that standout song though for you with Marvin Gaye? What's going on, maybe?
Maybe What's Going On or Grapevine.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think Grapevine. I think the moment I decided I wanted to be a soul singer is when I heard the a cappella version of Grapevine, and you just hear it,
caught
it's
you. You just like, that's it. I ain't going back.
What is this guy doing? Like, it's unbelievable. I'd recommend you listen to it.
Okay.
Like, it's crazy. Sam Cooke, I like absolutely
He's
adore.
very good. Yeah, I agree.
Adore Sam Cooke.
Yeah.
He's probably like my biggest vocal influence. But I think my favourite soul singer of all time is Marvin. But oh man, there's so many. Like, I could put so many.
I know it's hard. I know it's a hard question.
So hard. Like D'Angelo. I think D'Angelo is just
Okay,
so
cool.
good.
Do you know what?
So
Do you know if D'Angelo, what makes him annoying is that he takes so long to release stuff though.
Oh, it doesn't
been-
matter though.
But the thing is, when he does do it,
three
when he-
albums in like
No,
20
but you
years.
know what? But
He's
when
the
he does
original
do
Frank
it,
Ocean.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
well, yeah.
completely. That's where he's learning from. But when he does do it, it's fire. It's not like but it's like so
Nah, but
hot.
From day, his like first album came out like 20 years ago when there was no such thing as Twitter.
95.
Like so many things have come out like since then.
In between.
Technology. But back then it was brick phones. Now we've got iPhone. Like, do you know what I mean? 3 albums. It shouldn't take that long.
Yeah.
Like, but it's sick. Like Brown Sugar. Like all of that. It's crazy.
All of that stuff, I just think is so absolutely wicked.
Okay.
Who else? Like Paolo Nutini. I absolutely love Paolo
Yeah.
Nutini.
Just a switch up of vibes as well. It's not just one. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
totally.
Genre.
There's like loads of different. Like George Benson's so good as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Been really getting into the jazz side of things recently as well. It's always changing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the two mains.
Yeah,
you
you're
know what I
like
mean?
your staples.
Yeah, it's got to be Sam and Marvin.
Okay, cool. No, that's good. It's always good to find out what that vibe is, like what you kind of like geared yourself. Like this is what you really like. So you know, always that's kind of like your foundation. Everything else is just like extra that you really like, and you fuse that into your
Yeah,
music.
totally. And
Cool.
then on the production level, there's a whole other.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
The
I'm
whole
sure.
bag of man that's
I'm
involved in
like
it.
every single person.
There's a huge amount of
Yeah.
influences that go in, which is why I think probably I get such a wide range of music come out of sessions because
Cool.
from one week
Yeah.
I'm listening to Al Green and D'Angelo, and next week I'm listening to Tank and Drake. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
obviously the song
Switching it up.
exactly. It's gonna change.
Have you got a Tanker / Drake song coming through? Because that's a big one right there. You know.
I don't know, you know.
It sounds like one of the
Maybe,
vocals turn up
maybe.
kind of tracks at the same time.
I was like, yeah, I had Tank and Drake, and I'm like, yeah, what's going on there? You
that
know.
would be a tight record. Tank featuring Drake. Jesus.
Nah, we're talking about Mullally here, though. We're talking about you. We're talking about your star coming through on it, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe I'll go write one of those this afternoon. I don't know. You know, you can never tell in this business.
Definitely.
How do you write your music then?
Me, I like to just vibe. I do a lot of co-writes. I do a lot of writing by myself.
Yeah.
I like to just get into the right headspace and have a cup of tea, sit down with someone. I hate sessions that start straight away. So you sit down, they're like, "Yo, let's write a song."
Yeah.
I know you need a bit of a warm up, kind of like
Come on,
easier
yeah,
way.
you need to ease, and we're musicians. You know what I mean? We don't really wake up until 2
Yeah,
p.m.
no,
Yeah,
completely.
serious.
It's that live at 2 o'clock starts and like 3
It's
a.m.
nice and relaxed,
finish.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Just ease into it, get to know one another unless you know each other, and then you just kind of start vibing out, and getting around those soul
Okay.
chords and those jazz chords and
Yeah.
getting some stuff together. And I like organic movement. I don't like, write a song over this, let's do this. And right now, I kind of like
Yeah.
to, feel
Yeah.
the vibe and move, which sounds so generic musician. I like to feel the vibe, dude. But like,
But you know what? You can tell sometimes if an artist has kind of just been forced to make a track because there's no vibe to it. There's no deeper extra to it. It's just like, okay, here's the track.
And people like those extra nuggets. When you hear a track, you're like, this person did it, like on it. They're just like, yeah, I can hear that in the background. I can hear this.
You want to hear that? You want to hear the little You want to hear that? You know the extra little bits in there.
I
as
did
well.
one of these. I did a track exactly like this yesterday. That's
Yeah.
just complete vibes. It's just
Okay.
like real Al Green, D'Angelo,
Yeah.
shouting in the room, "Hey!" there," and all that.
That
stuff.
whole mix. That's
Yeah.
cool.
You got to make sure that mic quality is still kept up. If you're moving that far away from the mic, you know once. D'Angelo, Brown Sugar.
Yeah, the Westside.
You looked at me like I was going to say something. Then you looked at me like I was going to say something.
That was a Mullally request. It was, I love that track.
Gotta hit D'Angelo in the morning.
Yeah, man.
Trust me.
Start your day right.
What else did we play? We also played you some After Party, Blue Robinson, and some French Montana, Miguel Explicit as well. What do you think of Miguel? We had a discussion the other day. Miguel or Lloyd?
Miguel.
Yes, thank you. Same team as me.
Only because recently I watched his tiny NPR desk concert. Have you seen those?
No.
Yeah. You need to watch.
I need to check that out.
Really
but
good.
I just kind of just rate him just that little bit more than Lloyd.
But
So-
live, he does some crazy things in that video.
Cool.
Crazy R&B vocal.
I think you don't need to just remember, like, 10 years ago, Lloyd was the guy in it.
Yeah,
like,
Woods,
do you know
I
what
like that, I like
No,
that.
No,
Woods, yeah,
no,
you're
but
right,
like,
Myles,
Lloyd's made
you're
a
right.
comeback. He's kind of back now. He's got a new track out and all that. Like, and it's good, see? Do you know what I mean?
It's aight.
Like, don't forget,
It's aight.
remember, Miguel's dangerous at like gigs, innit? Man will leg drop you if you don't like his song. So just remember that, innit?
Don't try
I like
it.
that, man. I like that James Brown. Get on the one stuff, man. Get crazy stuff. I love that.
That's if you don't want to,
Completely.
like, leave the crowd in an ambulance or something.
Have you seen that video of where Akon gets a bottle thrown at him and he calls the fan on stage and
Yeah.
puts on his neck and throws him off the stage?
Yeah, Akon's not ramping now,
Yeah,
man.
no, he ain't.
Now his music career's a bit lonely, man. He needs to... he needs to up that swag. Well, let's get back to you. So you recently have been like nominated for like a hit list or a short list for Mobile and Song.
Yeah.
How did that feel when you got that message? Like,
That was crazy, actually. Where was I? I was in Manchester, and Derek was just like, "Yo, baby," on the phone, and I know he's got good news when he starts calling me baby.
wait, is it baby? Is it just baby, or is it like some deep like baby?
No, it's like, baby.
All right, cool.
We just turn up.
All right, cool. Just making sure. Do you know what I
We
mean?
just did something good.
But that was really exciting. The Mobos have been really supportive of everything I've been doing, so
Yeah.
that's really cool. That's really cool.
So how can people get involved? Like, do we need to it's to vote, right, for you?
Yeah. So basically, it's all plastered across my social media. It's just one link that you got to click, and you got to scroll down, see my face, and it plays my tune whilst you're on your face. It plays Troubled Love. Yes, you just have to click submit vote
Cool.
for me.
Yeah.
And then share it with all your friends. That's
Great.
basically the idea.
That's it. You know you got my vote.
Definitely, without a doubt.
Thanks, man.
I want to see you vote now, then. You can't just say definitely without a doubt.
I am. I haven't voted yet. Have you voted already?
I've already voted.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
Cool. You're trying to say it.
I don't hear no
Right.
clicking.
No, I'm joking.
So you was writing some drum and bass up in Manchester as well. So when it comes to working with other people, was that I'm assuming like drum and bass weren't for you, or was it for you?
No. It was. I suppose kind of featuring me, and also the thing that I've got is throughout my short musical life. 'Cause I only kind of started playing when I was about 16. Is I've just experienced a lot of music, man. I was in like kind of a reggae ska band for a bit. I went through a phase of going to raves and house raves and drum and bass raves, and I've always loved soul music. And so I've got this huge range of music that inspires me, that I listen to.
Yeah.
Which means I've got this huge range of music I want to write. But being a soul singer, it's kind of hard to release drum and bass. So obviously it's really good to go and express and write drum and bass with a heavy drop, the stuff that makes your stomach go when it kicks in. It's really good to go do that stuff, or write a cool house tune and stuff. I'm always writing music. If it's a collaborative effort and idea, then I'm game, as long as music's being created.
So who would you like to collaborate with then?
Woo! I was thinking about this the other day.
It came in nicely there.
Thinking about this the other day. Kanye West. I'd love to work with Kanye West.
Cool.
I'd love to work with Kendrick Lamar.
Definitely.
I'd love to work with Frank Ocean. I would have absolutely died to work with Amy Winehouse. Like that would probably be the one.
The main person.
Yeah, Amy Winehouse would have been absolutely incredible. But like, there's so many wicked artists. I like artists that do two things. I like artists that write songs in a very clever way.
Yeah.
So like, I think Ed Sheeran is a really, really talented songwriter in the way that he kind of structures his songs and some of the techniques he uses, and some of the, like, he's got this really wicked technique of kind of finding one personal spot in time, like a memory, and he manages to use that to kind of blanket so that everyone can feel what he was feeling in that moment. Which is a really cool way of writing songs.
It's a bit like,
definitely.
A bit like Small Bump.
Yeah, exactly. Like that makes you like, not everyone has gone through the things that he's talking about in that song, but you feel what he's talking about. Do you know what I mean? So, like, different things like that. And I also like people that really go in when they make a song, like the new Kanye album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
It's mad,
I love that album. Like, you can just hear that he's sat in that studio, gone a bit mental, trying to mix in. Like,
definitely.
When he drops in bam bam beat up, and you're like,
Where
did you do that from?
Do you know what? Yeah. Chance the Rapper's project was
Chance
better.
the Rapper was the next one.
I think it was better. I think it was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
like,
disagree.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
True.
disagree.
Because
That
usually
guy's a madman.
I'll bring
Yeah,
this
he
up
is.
sometimes and people be like, are you mad? Like, no. I'm just like, nah. It was much better.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, and
Like,
the
the
thing
Life
is-
of Pablo was amazing, but Colouring Book was
It's crazy.
something else.
The thing is, it's that experimental sound. These days, people aren't looking for that just generic, like, here's
That's
your
what
song.
he does so well. That's
Exactly.
what he does so well.
Just mixes it up, which is nice.
I love the thing I love most about Chance is when he sings, but he's not a singer.
Yeah.
And he's like, same drugs no more, and it's a bit pitchy, but you're
in
like,
places where you're like, you know what, well
oh,
done.
that sounds
It's,
awesome.
it's a bit
You're
like,
like,
it's a bit
go get
helium,
it.
yeah. It's a bit like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it works though,
It
innit?
works.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's so honest. I think that's why he's done so
So
well
well,
independently.
Mm.
Is maybe if because he is completely independent.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
he hasn't signed anything.
Yeah.
And I think if he was on a major, I think that sound wouldn't have.
It would have
worked as well.
stifled
Yeah.
it,
It'd
definitely.
been auto tuning and making him
It
do.
would have just gone off.
Clean it up
yeah.
and
Turn
trying to
up
make
and
it.
stuff like that,
Yeah,
but
like
like-
2 Chainz.
Yeah.
Exactly,
You know, all
but
that
he
kind of
stayed on
stuff.
that independent vibe and was just doing what people loved and releasing free music
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like, this is honest music.
So
Yeah.
when you see someone like Chance the Rapper and you see how he's been so successful being independent, does that inspire you to stay independent?
Yeah, it does. A lot of the time. But I think that whilst there are a lot of really wicked success stories of being independent, Stormzy, Chance, all these people that are doing so amazing things, I think there's also a lot of there's a lot to be said for doing the major and the publishing and all that kind of that route,
Yeah.
but doing it right and making sure that your team and like there's a point where you can kind of build your team, I reckon, to where you're kind of independent anyway, and you're
Yeah.
just getting help from these people.
Bit like how Chance had all them features and all that
Exactly,
work
like-
on the project, and yeah.
Exactly. I mean, he's kind of an anomaly. I think he's like an enigma.
Yeah, which people
Well,
are
you
still
got-
trying to figure out. But no, it's good.
But you got Tech 9 as well.
Yeah.
Tech 9's been very independent for loads of years.
Yeah,
They're still
definitely.
doing
I
bits
mean-
like people get easy. I think he got like gold or platinum the other day on another project.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So the thing is, when it comes to being independent, yeah, there's always the the risks and there's always the positives as well. Like,
totally. Like I just think, just depends on the situation.
you got to
doesn't
do you and see what happens, innit?
it? Exactly, man. If the team's right, the team's right.
So where are you performing next? Because last week you was at, was it Glass Beach, Glass Bar?
Glass Butter Beach, but
That's it.
I didn't play that because my stage got blown away.
What?
They had because it's in this place called Abersoch,
Yeah.
right, which is on the North Welsh coast,
This sounds like, yeah.
and it's in like a little. Imagine on a map, if you will, that there's like someone's cut out a chunk
Yeah.
with a knife, and it's like in the cove. So they get the craziest surf because it's a surf festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have the craziest surf and the craziest like winds and rain and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just got a text on the Friday morning, an email that was like, "Hey, really sorry everyone, but the stage you were meant to play yesterday was blown away
Wow.
by gale force
Wow.
winds." It's like,
Crazy.
"Oh, I'm good. I did not go play that stage."
Exactly, yeah, that's raw. Well, you was at Worsted though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at least that one was successful. Because
there's been-
nothing blew away on that one.
Nah, there's been plenty of good festivals this year, man.
Yeah.
Latitude was really good. Brownstock was really good. Like, there's been some wicked festivals.
Where you heading next?
I've got a show today in King's Cross later. That I'm gonna
Nice.
head to straight after this.
There you go. Make sure you go check it out. Where is it?
King's Cross.
No, but where?
It's on the main park near the station.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that's close by anyway. Like,
What's that called? That park? Is it like King's Cross Park or
Should
something?
we,
No,
shall
I don't know if
do some
that's-
research right now?
Something like that.
but it's
on the
but it's
main-
basically near the station, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
opposite
right near the station.
Basically, come out of King's Cross Station, yeah. Look for a
and find
park.
the park. There is
Like
a
you're
park.
trying to find your mate on the phone.
Exactly,
Look
innit?
Like, where-
left.
what-
What can you see?
There are
Easy.
Twitter services available. Make sure you have 3G or 4G, at least 3 bars of signal.
Yeah.
There you go. Where else though?
On the 13th of September, I'm playing a show at the Hoxton Kitchen.
There you go.
for,
Nice.
For a tour, right? Yeah, that's gonna be a sick show. Oh yeah. And I'm playing the main stage of Sundown Festival next weekend.
Cool.
Which is my first main stage performance, which is gonna be.
Oh, great.
I'm
How,
so excited
how's it
for
feel?
that. So crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy. There's such
It's gonna
a.
be so surreal when you
Oh,
actually
it's
do
gonna be
it.
so mental. It's like I played the festival last year on a different stage, and the stage is huge. The stage
Okay.
is massive. Do you know what I mean? It's like 25,000 person festival, and the stage is huge.
That's good, but you
Just
can play
for
around
me.
with that. That's going to be so good.
Oh man, I'm gonna be dancing like a white boy. You know.
Do it the best way. Do it the
Well,
best
you know,
way.
once, don't have too many drinks in it. If the dancing's
I don't
already
really
set.
drink, man.
Okay.
I just feel the music. That'll be fine.
Hey.
It'll be fine.
That sounds good though, to be fair. Like, you know what I mean? Just be careful of dancing. You know the social medias, it can get a bit too much sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You don't want to do that 1-2 dance move that you buckle over and fall into the fans and all that.
Nah, it'll be cool. I think it'll be good.
That finesse right there. But I gotta say, massive thank you for joining us in the studio today.
No worries, man. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate
Definitely.
it. Trouble Love, you know, is going to be playing on Westside already. When the new one comes, send it over to us.
Wonderful. We're looking forward to
Of
it.
course. Wonderful.
It's going to be wonderful.
Couple of weeks.
I have to just
Yeah,
say that.
yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Was
Wow.
it 13th September?
13th September.
There you go.
We'll be looking out for it.
Exactly. If you don't send it to us, then I'll be hollering at your manager. He's not paying. Yeah,
There you go.
There you go. He was on his phone
Look
for a
up on
minute.
the phone, bro.
Exactly. Pay attention. Listen to what we're saying. He's trying to be like, nah, cut this, cut me out, innit? All right, well, that's it. Chris Samuel's up next with the Westside Connection. Make sure you guys have a good day and catch Mullally later at King's Cross. You can get there with the Piccadilly line, District line, not District
Northern line.
Northern line. Bare lines, isn't it?
Just be there. Just get there.
It's
Get there on a tube.
Exactly. Somehow just get there, Uber it, whatever, innit? Just do something. Peace.
Westside.